Everybody said. But, during the Head Start program, when we were learning to deal with ourselves, before we could deal with the children, we had these sessions. And we learned how to take people aside who offended us. And say, you may not do that anymore.
All right.
Let me tell you what just happened. And so find ways by which not to walk around feeling bad because somebody else made you feel bad. I'm in the political arena. And of course, now the Congressional Black Caucus is 49 members strong. We've been doing pretty well. But don't forget, when I went into office in California, it was at the height of the women's movement. And the men who literally dominated the legislature were not accustomed to some little old black woman coming from what they say. What they say, she's from Watts. Is that what you say? What's she doing here? And so, I was fortunate in that Willie Brown was there. Remember Willie Brown?
That's right, yeah.
And so I can recall the first legislation that I had. It was because they called everybody assemblyman. And I said, well, why are they doing that? Why are they calling women men, So I thought I'd drop a piece of legislation to change that. Why did they come after me? But I've learned over the years that you have a voice.
Amen.
You have an opinion.
Yes.
And you have a right to an opinion.
Yes.
Others may not agree with you, but you have a right to that opinion. And it's guaranteed by the Constitution, freedom of speech.
Yes.
Don't forget it. My mother and my grandmother used to tell me stories about when they came from the South, and my daddy was in 5 different states with 13 children, the first 5 each born in a different state. Because, he didn't have a job. He had to pick up work wherever he could. And so he moved from Mississippi to Louisiana to Alabama, to Arkansas, and finally into St. Louis. But what they told me was this, that they couldn't look white people in the eye. And all that shuffling and grinning that you hear so much about was because they were intimidated. You were living at a time when you didn't have any rights. You were living at a time when people worked hard at keeping you down. Jim Crow days, on and on and on. We're way past that, you all. What's wrong with you? Why don't you speak up? Why don't you have an opinion? Why don't you have a voice? Why don't you go to the city?